This is Renee, and welcome to my own little world. It's time for another Plan With Me video, but first let me show you a short flip through of the month of May. So this is what my habit tracker looks like. I got a bit behind this month, but I'm still going to fill it in. And if you saw my video where I make the spreads of the month of May, you will know that I really did my best that month. And this is what my playlist for the month of May looks like. I know that butter isn't on here, but I already had too much music that I listened to. So it will probably most likely be in the playlist for the month of June. I have to say that even though the spreads look very cool in my opinion, I mean I still love these spreads and they were a lot of fun to make. I wouldn't give them a 5 out of 5 for practicality, but I mean it still looks cool, but I probably won't be doing this anytime soon, like in the near future again. Partially because it took a long time to actually make this because I had a lot of drawing work to do, but even writing in the little boxes is a bit of a hassle. And then it's time for, of course, my bullet journal theme for June. And during June, or at least in the Netherlands, during June is when the summer starts, and I thought long and hard about what kind of theme I would fit within the summer theme. And I know it's not that deep, but I really wanted to make a cool theme for the summer, or at least for the beginning of summer. And so the first thing for some reason that came to me when I thought about summer is strawberries and picnics. And I know picnicking is, like, at least here in the Netherlands, not advisable. We're still busy with vaccinating, and I mean, it will be probably a long time before I can get my actual vaccination. They only did the elderly, so it will be a while before I can go out and know that I am safe. But yeah, I wanted this theme to be kind of pink and a bit playful. I wanted to add some elements of sticky notes, or at least drawn cartoonish kind of notepads or pieces of scrap paper, and I also wanted to incorporate a lot of pictures of picnics and strawberries, and that's the theme that I ended up going with. And as you can see for my monthly overview for the month of June, I made every day of the month into a kind of small cartoonish scrap paper, notepad paper. I got all of my photos, all of my pictures off of Pinterest, and I'm using 2 fonts from dafont.com as kind of an inspiration and guideline or template, whatever you want to call it, for this theme. And they're both within the strawberry theme. I usually pick out fonts that have to do with the theme that I'm going for. Then we're on to my playlist for June, and like always, I keep my playlist pretty simple and like standard, what I normally do. It doesn't really change much, so we're just going to go over it quickly. And then we're going to continue with my weekly spreads. And for this theme, I wanted to add a collage style. So I printed out way too many pictures that had to do with picnics and stuff like that. But in the end, I also could use more of the leftover pictures in my other journal, so that was okay. And I had a lot of material to work with, so but along with the collage style, I really wanted to make kind of a Dutch door, and I wanted to keep it playful. So instead of cutting it, I ended up tearing the paper to give it kind of that scrap paper look that I was going for, that I also have with the cartoon pictures that I searched out for this video. But I really wanted to have a specific box for each day of the week, unlike what I did with the month of May, where it was kind of like combined with a visual aspect, if you could call it that. I just wanted the collage to be like alongside of the space where I would write my planning down, if that makes sense. And I also thought that it was important for me to make sure that I have somewhere in the collage that I have an image where I would have the space to write down on which week we are, because I really like having those, because I really use the week numbers a lot for my work, so I thought that it would be practical for me to use them. And I also went with different shades of pink and red for each spread, so it didn't look the same, and I wouldn't have the same kind of style for each weekly spread. And after the collaging was done, I decided to decorate a bit with some small stickers, and I just went back to each and every spread and just added them. And this is the finished result. I really like the look of it. I know it's really different from my other themes that I did so far, but I really like having a different theme for every month. I mean, it keeps it interesting in my opinion. And what I also really like about this theme in particular is that the colors aren't that bright, they're kind of muted, and I really like that for a change, because I normally go with fun and bright colors, but I really like the soft aesthetic of this look. And a lot of the pictures also remind me of my youth, where we would like go to a strawberry farm just outside of our village during summer to buy strawberries, and we would like eat them on our bread like sandwiches and stuff like that, and it's just a fun memory to have while I look at this theme. And that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video. Stay hydrated, stay tuned, and until my next video. Bye!